Oh my god, there's a new Britney album. Hi guys, Nova here. So if you follow me on social media, you're probably aware that I am very, very excited that Britney Spears' new album is here, finally. It's actually due for release on the 26th of August, but it leaked, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. Not that I am supporting leaks or anything of the sort, but I mean, as kind of like a huge fan of something, I find it really difficult not to download the leaks. I mean, I will of course buy this album, and I encourage you all to do so as well. I like to buy the physical album. I like to just have it like there on my shelf. But anyway, I really want to do a track-by-track review for you guys. Don't worry, it's not going to be too long. I just want to give you a few of my thoughts on each song. This album's received a lot of hype. People are really, really liking it, and it makes me so happy to see Britney back on top of her game. Okay, so Glory opens up with track 1, which is called Invitation. Now, Invitation, I feel like, is a really, really strong kind of ethereal track. I love like the harmonies and the falsetto of her voice. For me, this would have been much better for like a fragrance commercial. I think Private Show was fun, it was cute, but I think this for me would really, really work as like a perfume commercial. The title as well, Invitation, I love it when the first track of the album is named in a way that kind of like opens up the rest of the record. I also think it'd be a great tour name, the Invitation Tour. I really like this track and I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Track number 2 is the lead single from this album. It is called Make Me, featuring g-eazy. I loved this song as soon as I heard it. It is such a breakaway from Britney's previous lead singles. It's not dancey or like techno, it's just pure pop. I love how summery it is. It's a really chill song. The lyrics are kind of a bit slutty, which I just love. G-eazy as well, literally no idea who he is, but I think his rap is really strong and it works with the rest of the song. You guys must check out the Cash Cash remix of this song if you want something a bit more club ready. Now, I was really, really upset when the video for this song came out. I just thought it was pretty shit, and especially when we saw a few leaks of a separate video that was shot, and Perez Hilton seemed to show clips of that, and that looked so fucking cool. I don't know what happened there. I know after the official video was released, we got about 1.5 minutes of the alternative video. Where is it? She looks so good, it's so edgy, I want that. The current video is just bleh. This is actually one of my favorite lead singles from any of our albums, and I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Track number 3 is one of the buzz singles that we had. It is Private Show. Now, this is a very, very different genre for Britney. It really makes me think of kind of Meghan Trainor and how Ariana Grande do that kind of like sexy, slow, but playful kind of music. Now, this was used in the commercial for our new fragrance, Private Show. I thought she looked amazing in the commercial, absolutely love it. I've seen a few people aren't really that keen on the song though. I mean, I guess it is technically a kind of shitty song, but just for Britney's vocals and the fact that she's having some fun with it, I really, really like it, and it's really fun to sing along to as well. I'm gonna give Private Show 4 stars out of 5. Track number 4 is called Man on the Moon, and before I actually listened to this leak, I saw a lot of people writing about this song, about how amazing it was. It doesn't really do an awful lot for me, I have to say. I like it as an album track, and I probably wouldn't skip past it, but I can't see it being a single. It's just very kind of average for me. The production is really, really solid. I think that's probably what for me brings it up from 3 to 4 stars, because I absolutely love the production. Listening to it with earphones is so cool. Now, track 5, Just Love Me, I think has total potential for being released as a single. I can so hear this on the radio. It's got a real kind of The Weeknd vibe, almost kind of Selena Gomez in there as well. It's just a really kind of sexy song, and it seems very, very current. If this has a good video, it could do really well on the charts. I'm gonna give this one 5 stars. Clumsy comes in at track number 6, and I have to say, I'm sorry guys, I know a lot of the Britney army really, really love this. I just don't think it's that good. I feel like it's a demo song that has a lot of potential but ultimately falls flat. My main problem with it is I love the verses, I love the lyrics, I love the oops, but then the chorus, that instrumental to me just sounds unfinished. You can't hear the complexities of all the different layers of synths properly. If you really, really listen, you can hear this if you lay it up, but like it all just comes together a bit messy, and I don't like it, I'm sorry. So I give Clumsy 3 stars. Another one that has got people talking is Do You Wanna Come Over? Now, that was the last of the buzz singles that we got from this album, and again, lots of people are absolutely ranting and raving about how amazing this is. It doesn't really do a lot for me. I really don't like the guys shouting over the chorus. I can't understand what they're saying. It sounds like a reject from one of their previous albums. It's nothing new. I'm not really a big fan of this one, so I'm going to give this one 3 stars as well. Now, Slumber Party is track number 8, and this is an interesting one. This has got almost like a kind of reggae vibe to it with the beat, and it's just like a really slutty song. I really like this song. This is back to like the Britney that we know and love. Her vocals are on point, and the song is just a really solid pop song. Can I see it as a single? No, but I'm really glad it's there on the album. I think it has its place, and it really helps to fill out the rest of the track list. I'm going to give Slumber Party 4 out of 5 stars. Track number 9 is another one of my favorites. It is called Just Like Me, and this song is so good. This could really be a single. I can see an amazing video for this. The lyrics really remind me of an old Britney demo called Mona Lisa. The way she is comparing herself to her ex's new piece and how they look really similar. I like that she's kind of brought that theme back because Mona Lisa was a really popular demo and I really like that song. Just Like Me is really good at building from the verses to the chorus, and again the production is just so on point. I could just listen to the instrumental. It's really cool. I'm gonna give Just Like Me a 5 out of 5 stars. Track number 10 is Love Me Down, and this as well I feel like is a really current song. I don't know if it'd be really good as a single, but I would not surprise me if it did ultimately end up being one. I can really imagine hearing it on the radio. Again, very current, has that kind of like Justin Bieber-y feel almost, and again like I'm getting The Weeknd, I'm getting Selena Gomez. I feel like when they put this album together, they really listened to what was in the charts right now. They're clearly trying to make a hit. The chorus is super catchy. The la 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 la, I think it's just amazing, and I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. Track number 11 is Hard to Forget Ya. Now this song immediately I really liked. It's really upbeat, it's a little bit dancier, and it's really fun. But then I listened to it again and I started to hear a bit of Daft Punk's Get Lucky in the chorus. And now I kind of just can't really listen to it without hearing that. So it's kind of spoiled it for me. This is definitely a lighter song than the rest of the album so far. The rest of it's either been kind of dark or really sexy, whereas this one is just a little bit more lighthearted, and I like the variety that it brings. But yeah, all I can hear is like Pharrell singing Get Lucky now in the chorus. I don't know if that's just me, but it's kind of spoiled it for me, so I'm gonna have to just give this a 4 star. What you need is track number 12, and this has to be the best vocals I've heard from Britney in absolute years. She comes in like spitting those lyrics. It's such a strong vocal performance and I am living for it. The only thing with this song is it does kind of get a little bit repetitive, and it probably could be about a chorus shorter. As much as I love her vocals, like the song is kind of monotonous and it's not really very memorable. Still, it's a lot of fun, and for the vocal performance alone, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Better could be so good as a big summer single. It's got that real kind of Major Lazer feel to it, Skrillex, that real kind of like summer house music that we've had this year in the chorus. It just makes me want to like pour myself a cocktail and just get pissed in the sun and just enjoy the nice weather. Again, it's kind of back to that mid-tempo kind of feel of the rest of the album. It is a little bit reminiscent of Make Me, and this album so far is probably one of her most consistent and concise albums that she's had to date. All of the songs really fit well together and complement the lead single. Better is great if you play it absolutely blaring out loud, and I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. Track number 14 is Change Your Mind, another very strong album track. It's not very memorable for me personally, and I can't see it as a single, and I don't really have an awful lot to say about it. It's very kind of typical Britney album track. It's totally fine, nothing to write home about. I'm going to give it 4 stars. Now, number 15, I think at the moment is my favorite track on this album. It is called Liar, and I just think it's fucking amazing. You guys, it's so good. It sounds so much like Britney's old stuff, like In the Zone. It's a brilliant pop song. It opens up with this kind of like a Western style kind of melody and like this deep humming, and I think it's so fucking cool. The bass like vibrates the speakers, and then the chorus is so old school like pop song. It's just like pow pow pow. I'm obsessed with this song. I fucking love it. So Liar obviously for me comes in with 5 out of 5 stars. Number 16 is the penultimate track, and it's called If I'm Dancing. This song I'm not too keen on. It really reminds me of That's How I Roll from Femme Fatale, only that song was kind of probably a bit better than this. Again, the production's really good, and it's almost giving me some kind of like K-pop vibes. It's a little bit of like Girls' Generation in there. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But it goes on and on a bit and doesn't really go anywhere. It's a bit repetitive. I don't know, I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna give it 3 stars. The final song from Glory is called Coupé Électrique, and this is so unexpected. I mean, it's an entire song by Britney Spears in French. what the fuck, it's so random. But again, it really fits in with the rest of the album and it's such a good note to finish on. It's a really, really kind of dreamy, like synthy, harmony kind of song. I can imagine this like on tour with her, and like the dancers could be doing some kind of weird ballet and we kind of like projection in the background. I think it's going to be a really good song to see live. I haven't actually seen what the lyrics meant, but according to the internet, Coupé électrique means blackout in French, which is obviously just like the ultimate fan service and really, really cool. For sheer originality and amazing melodies and vocals, again, I'm going to give Coupé électrique 5 out of 5 stars. Now obviously these are just my opinions after listening to this album about 3 times, and I kind of do change my opinions on songs quite often as I listen to them more and more. But at the moment, I love this album. I'm not really getting the comparisons to Blackout, I have to say. A lot of people have been saying that. Blackout was so much more urban and the production was not as of higher quality as this, but Glory's definitely leaps and bounds past Britney Jean. Overall, I'm going to give this album 4 out of 5 stars, and I just pray to God that we get more than like 2 or 3 singles out of this, and that I hope that the music videos to come are going to be better than the one for Make Me. Leave me a comment down below what you think of this album, if you listened to the leak or if you waited for it to be released, if you like Britney Spears at all, or if you think she's just an absolute crazy bitch. Social media is down below, and please subscribe to my channel. Mwah. Bye guys!